I'm testing different blending today, so I primed some shot glasses in Chaos Black and looked at the way the light fell on them. When I had that, I chose my range of tones from darkest to lightest. I then painted the darkest tone over the black, filling out where most of the light fell, and then I broke up the edge by stippling, so kind of dotted around the edges. The theory behind this is that it makes it easier to kind of glaze over, so you don't have to do too many. However, lots of people try different things. It's the way I found worked best for me today. The next I chose the middle tone, and again did the same thing, looking where the light fell in the middle, and then I did the highlights and broke that up. Now the next bit I found the hardest. I tried to glaze, but I was getting too much water in my mix. Now a lot of people use different sort of medium, like Lamian medium. I managed to get some success today with water, but I had to get it just the right consistency and not too wet. And after you put the first layer down, you have to let it dry, so I was moving backwards and forwards quite a bit. I found that this actually eventually worked quite nicely and gave me quite a bit of control. This is quite a quick test. You can see that actually it came out okay, and if I was going to have a go at doing this on the menus, it would give me a lot of control that I could work over, working from kind of the darkest to the lightest. Now, when I was done with that, I wanted to see if there was a faster process, so I did, using my wet palette, used a wet palette blending. So I started with the lightest colour, and while the paint was still wet on my Mini, I was then mixing up, working out towards the edges using the darker tones, and letting it blend on the Mini. Now this you have to work quite quickly with, so I found it very difficult to be quite as refined. And certainly I didn't blend it nearly well enough, and had a kind of rush through, especially towards the edges. I find it a lot easier to work with the glazing technique. This would probably be okay on smaller areas, but certainly not on larger panels. Anyway, I was quite happy with the outcome with glazing, so I'm going to try it on my Emperor's Children. Let me know what you think.